My name is Anamaria Aristizabal. I'm from Colombia, and I am an integral coach and a leadership trainer. In the United States, I work as a coach. I work as a coach trainer and as a leadership trainer. And I work directly with individuals or with organizations who want to work on their leadership and their group and social structures. In Colombia, I am involved with a number of initiatives, including an eco-village that we founded 13 years ago called Aldea Feliz. It is located an hour and a half away from Bogota, and it's a demonstration center for sustainability and community living. We strongly believe we need new models of living together in harmony with each other and with nature. We are in a big transition right now from individualism to collective action, to community. So we are in an age of loneliness and separation, and that has led to us to being sick and diseased in many levels, and also not expressing our full potential. So we need ways to learn how to work together, but not with old hierarchical structures, with the power dynamics that suppress our creativity and the full expression of who we are. So I've been very interested in discovering both inner technologies to become better versions of ourselves, as well as social technologies that allow us to interact, to organize ourselves, to communicate and build trust, so that we really create the feeling of community and belonging, which is something we deeply yearn for at this time, to belong, to be part of something greater, and that you're contributing to something that is needed in the world. The first step is for individuals to take care of themselves in a much greater level. That means well rested. This is a time of frenetic activity, and we're tired collectively, so tired and exhausted. So taking care of ourselves so that we can recover our energy. Individually, this is the most important thing we can do. Then, as collectives, as organizations, starting your meetings with a check-in, so that you not only go straight to the point and to action, but you build relationship. And check-ins can be, how are you feeling this morning, but they can also be answering a question of, what are you in the middle of learning right now in your life? And that builds intimacy, and it builds another level of communication and of knowing each other that will bring more meaning to the workplace. And then thirdly, spending time to renew your vision, your collective vision of why you're doing what you're doing, and how is that fulfilling you, and how's that contributing to your own fulfillment and also to the well-being of others. Being in that conversation constantly, because we have a big need to contribute and to feel like we are making a difference. Those are my three tips. I think, and me and my colleagues at Living Change Institute, one of my initiatives, we think that it all starts with relationships. And so if you have high quality relationships, then the way you work together is going to honor the needs of each person. So the health of a system has to do with the quality of the relationships of the people in it. If you invest time in building those relationships and strengthening the trust, then there's going to be a space to communicate what's needed. So if what is needed is to change the deadline, or if what is needed is to pace the work in such a way that makes more sense, both for the quality of the work and also the well-being of the people. All of those things can be renegotiated, can be designed differently. There's no reason why we're driving ourselves to the ground and beating ourselves up in this way, in this frenetic pace. So if we open the space for conversation, the needed conversations to have, we can reinvent the way we relate and we work together. That's a great question. um, I think I would answer that the new Ana Maria is somebody who is deeply connected. Connected to my husband, connected to my family, to my co-workers, my teams, the organizations that I'm part of. I I think that the previous Ana Maria was in a way disconnected at some level. She was still struggling, still wanting to prove, also not completely attuned to the other people around me. And so I think this dimension of trust and connectedness is something that is central in my life, and the priority of taking care of my relationships, but also taking care of my own needs and honoring my own expression in a way that I didn't before. For example, part of my journey was to embrace my talents. We all have talents. We all have a gift to give to the world. And for me, part of what I like to do is to write. So taking my own writing seriously and publishing a book was a huge step for me. I also like to sing and to write music. So I did do a music album. And I think the new Ana Maria is somebody who takes my talents and my gifts seriously, and I'm also so committed to doing that with other people, to helping them discover their talents and their gifts and supporting them and expressing that and materializing that in their life, and also having a vision for a better world. I think we're all change agents. We're all artists and we are all change agents also. We all have something to contribute to this moment in history, and it makes me very happy when I see somebody uncover what that is and take a step forward. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you what I'm passionate about. Thank you for the chance to share my story, for all you do here in In Colombia Magazine, to help us raise our voice and show that we have so much to contribute, Colombians, for the rest of the world. And I would love to engage with many of you as possible. In social media, you can reach me in my website, and I'm here to serve you. I'd be delighted to support your journey of growth and learning. I am Anamaria Aristizabal, integral coach and leadership trainer. Thank you so much.